middleweight champion.
And his opponent, Chandler McAtee.
Vert's Neighborhood Dispensary Tale of the Tape. Chandler McAtee versus Trent Rein. Chandler McAtee 3-2 coming to the cage tonight out of Nixon, Missouri. Coaches Jacob Ritchie in his corner tonight. The captain of the ship there at Grappling Concepts in Nixon, Missouri.
See, Chandler McAtee is coming from being, a raw prospect of the sport to becoming a very formidable amateur in this scene, and he's been in our cage, a number of times. And in his last performance, closely contested battle between him and Cale Horton, was able to pull out that last-minute submission. He's dangerous for all 9 minutes that he's in the cage, and always extremely entertaining every time he's in the cage. So another guy from Grappling Concepts. We've seen one KO tonight from Ethan Williams out of that camp. So we've got dueling gyms here, dueling great gyms, and this one should be fireworks.
2-1 inside the Synergy cage is Chandler McAtee. Coming from a gym like Grappling Concepts, he is not afraid to engage in the guard. He's got a very active guard, constantly throwing up submissions, looking to sweep, looking to back chase from there, and really interested to see how he applies that tonight against Trent Rein.
This next bout is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Synergy FC lightweight division. Introducing first, this fighter comes in with 6 wins, 4 losses, fighting out of 316 MMA from Great Bend, Kansas, Trent "Make It Rain." And his opponent coming in with 3 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Grappling Concepts from Nixon, Missouri, Chandler McAtee.
Moat Green, a former headliner of our Synergy cards, getting us ready for this one as we make our way through the amateur portion of Synergy FCX. Touch of the gloves, and it's already longer than Trent Rein's last fight. Very different. There's the grappling initiated by McAtee. This is probably where he looked early. Showing off some good cage work here. Has his hands together in the corner of Trent Rein, so he's going to get some instructions from his coaches right below him. Turns McAtee against the cage himself.
Start to peel that leg out. Nice little outside reap there for Trent Rein.
And we'll get to see McAtee off of his back early, but it was a great takedown by Trent Rein, showing the groundwork of his game. He's got his trying to put his head against the cage. Right here, we've seen the power from Trent Rein, and now we're seeing the grappling right here. You can see McAtee trying to isolate the left arm of Trent Rein if he's able to, using it to potentially, torque that arm or use it as a way to get up too. But
in on this Kimura grip here, he's got to get that left knee in though if he wants to have any chance to sweep him over at the moment.
Trent doing good work with the body shots there right in front of us here.
Got to get that knee shield inside on the left if he wants to work that in and maybe sweep Trent to his left here, but
both guys.
Cage in the way.
He does. He's got the arm extended here, Justin.
Yeah, this is deep behind the back now. Was for a second. If he presses it in and changes direction to pull it out, he might be able to finish this.
He's really trying to get that Kimura grip. Good job by Trent Rein to stay calm, get out of that, and now he's on a leg.
Can't heel hook in the state of Missouri.
He's just sliding through that. Yep, Tiberius was all over it. Rolling through and in on a guillotine with Trent Rein. Using it to get on top.
Yeah, great guillotine sweep there from Trent Rein to stay on top. Really calm and composed there in the grappling exchanges so far. It's been a long time since we've seen him engage in some sort of grappling. His last bout, 5 seconds. The one before that, almost a decade before that.
It's just, he does have a ton of experience, and I think that 316 gym that he's in is just grown his game exponentially.
Nice little guillotine attempt of his own there at first, but it allows Chandler McAtee to get to the top half guard position.
And so 10 seconds of a highly competitive round here. Both guys having success. Trent Rein got it to the ground, but McAtee was threatening submission, for the majority of it off his back. And ends on top. Good round there.
All kinds of action tonight here at Synergy FC 10. Chandler McAtee looking calm and composed there in the corner as we go to the replay here. Great guard work from both guys here to stay calm and composed. Good takedowns, a few sweeps. Here now we see working inside the closed butterfly guard here. I'm sorry, the open butterfly guard here.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the round here where he began to isolate that arm. And a staple of Chandler McAtee, the guy does not need a stool. Don't you put a stool near that man. He's not sitting down.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen him take the stool in between rounds here at Synergy FC. Round number 2 about to get underway. Trent Rein looks way more exhausted than Chandler McAtee, but we'll see if that is really the case here in round number 2.
Yeah, McAtee they're looking to get the hands going here a little bit in the second round. Good right hand by Rein. He's trying to find it again. And a good entry by McAtee. Showing off the strength, but great balance by Trent Rein. Maintaining his feet in the corner.
Yeah, doing a good job keeping his base and his hips up against the cage to stop Chandler McAtee from pulling him off.
Now Rein's trying to get that right underhook to jack him up.
McAtee has to do a little bit of a better job with his head position here.
Yeah, Rein's almost got his right hand in there.
Doing a good job peeling that leg out on the backside here. Almost has the ankle pick.
Good job maintaining his balance. Yeah, big deep breath from Rein, and he goes for it with the right hand.
Man, he's huffing and puffing, but I don't think he's tired.
Yeah, great far side trip by McAtee right there. And instantly into full mount. This is a bad position right here for Trent Rein with just over a minute and a half to work for Chandler McAtee. And he's posturing up, looking to rain some ground and pound here. And he is.
Chandler McAtee turning Trent Rein over, looking to find the wrist, but a little bit too high and is getting squeaked off the back.
Yeah, he's got to be careful to not end up on bottom there, and it looks like he will.
Yeah.
He's going to have to, let go and accept that position.
Yeah, it was a little too high on the seatbelt position. Typically you should try to stay behind both shoulders with double unders before when you're trying to secure the back.
You can see the left arm of Chandler McAtee is pinned down by Trent Rein. He does not have use of his left arm currently. He just has his right arm to defend. So Rein's going to look to utilize that to make some ground and pound.
Finally gets his arm free, but Trent Rein looking to stack him and stuff it behind and trap it.
Yeah, it was good wrist work right there by Trent Rein.
Chandler McAtee climbing the guard here. 20 seconds left here in round number 2. Like I said, Chandler McAtee really content in playing inside the closed guard, which very hard to score fights in your favor that way. Even if you are raining punches, landing submission attempts, it's hard for the judges to score it for you when you're on your back.
And it seems like every Chandler McAtee fight is just so competitive. He's always in these close, contested battles, and he's the one that got the takedown. This was early in the round where he was trying to get it to the ground. They broke off, and had some exchanges on the feet after the big breath and the explosion from Rein. McAtee was able to get that outside trip and control him there. But again, Justin, he ended up on bottom at the end of the round trying to take the back of Trent Rein. Ended up, falling down to the bottom.
Yeah, like you said, a typical Chandler McAtee fight. Completely competitive every single where it goes, but I think the one constant you see is him getting too lackadaisical, comfortable in the guard. And, man, this kid's got great submission attempts. He's got a lot of faith in his jiu-jitsu. But, when we have this short of time in between rounds or inside of the rounds, it's really, really hard to work without a severe sense of urgency.
Those tiny mistakes can turn into big ones with the short time.
Nice right hand squeaks through for Trent Rein as the round starts.
Good left hand, followed up with a right by McAtee. And now he's looking to get the back of Trent Rein. He does almost instantly.
Rear body lock, had one hook in and bailed on it to stay behind.
In a third round, McAtee is almost sometimes the best version of himself. It's almost a mythical fighter, Justin, a third round Chandler McAtee.
Second hook in, he's working the choke through. He's got this palm to palm short choke now, crushing the chin. If he can feed his bicep through, he can possibly finish this. There it is, he's crossing the wrist now. This is pretty tight.
He's gonna look to squeeze on him here. Got Rein against the cage, but Rein has a lot of experience.
He might be a little too high.
Switching arms here. It's not under the chin.
Not anymore, yeah, I think he's a little too high. There we go, switching sides again. If he can compress and get that right arm back over the top of the shoulder. Great hand fighting here from Trent Rein, though.
Showing off that experience. You can see what McAtee's just trying to.
He's got to crawl his fingers up the shoulder line now. Looking to crank on that jaw again, and now if he can cross his wrists, he can go back to that rear naked choke grip and just finish over the top.
Yeah, Trent Rein just doing a good job keeping that chin tucked, fighting the hands, and staying out of danger here. But it's a tough squeeze by Chandler McAtee. We'll see how tight.
Chandler McAtee's head's on the wrong side if he wants to finish here. He's got his head too high, and it's also on the opposite side of the body that he needs to finish. Anytime you're going to finish a rear naked choke, your head should be on the same side as your underhook.
Got the body lock here, Justin.
Yep.
And the rounds just fly by.
Top side body triangle here from Chandler McAtee, grinding out here as we have 45 seconds left in round number 3.
We've seen him pull off a buzzer beater before, as Trent Rein just throwing shots from his back. He knows where the head is.
Chandler McAtee looking to just keep his shoulders or his chest attached to the shoulders of Trent Rein. Punch that rear naked choke through again. 18 seconds left.
Yep, he's gonna try to maybe attempt to get the full mount, but he's gonna elect to just stay here, control the back of Trent Rein, and try to ride this third round out. He does.
Just grinding it out. Chandler McAtee wins round number 3. Let's see if it's enough to give him the decision for the overall bout.
Yeah, close competitive fight between these two gentlemen. You can see that where we ended this third round was just Chandler McAtee riding the back. Thought about, maybe going to mount there, but just stayed on the back, made some controlling position. And good moves by Chandler McAtee to start off that round 3 and just, put a stamp on the end of the fight. Both guys had success on the ground. It was close. And we'll see what the judges think of this one. Another one that goes to the scorecards, and I'll be curious to see who they think pulled this one out.
Yeah, both gentlemen completely depleting their gas tanks here at Synergy FC 10. And I think we finally have our official decision, and I'll take it to Mac Mo Green.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Chandler McAtee.
Good, clean performance out of Chandler McAtee, the Grappling Concepts product. He's gaining in experience and he's gaining in the win column as well. He's 4-2 as an amateur now after that one, and he defeated a guy that has lightning in his right hand and subdued it for the entirety of the fight, showed off his grappling, showed off his submission attempts, and he maintained his danger factor throughout that fight.